today, OAC district. Not far travel for you though.
About 10 minutes. 10 minutes from my house now. It used to be a little bit longer, but about 10 minutes now.
All right, tell me about the move. You're from Delta.
From Delta. Graduated from Delta in '99. Wife and kids lived there up until about 3 years ago. Got a job down here in the Columbus area, moved down, and been living here since about 2015.
So, you look at it, Mike Madden is the first state champ in the history of Delta, and they were team champs that year.
That's right.
Just giving you a little history lesson.
Yep, yeah, I know that one.
So if you look like the Sintobans, the Maddens, those are like the core families of Delta. Well, you kind of moved away from it. You struck it on your own to go from such a wrestling strong community to the Columbus area. Liberty, you're wearing a Liberty hat, right?
Yep. Yep.
What's it like leaving that small town and coming to a bigger suburb area?
Yeah. I tell you, it was a really tough decision. I loved living in Delta. We have a great community, great wrestling program. I was fortunate enough, Mike Madden introduced me to Mr. Zucker at Liberty when I moved down, and they had just built that really nice facility at Liberty, and I got hooked up with Tim Fitzpatrick and some of the coaches there, and I've just been helping out and running the youth program since. So big change in terms of size of the community and size of the school system, but still a great community, lots of support, lots of good parents, good kids, and still enjoying wrestling. So
if you look at the Delta, obviously Liberty's got a dynamite team this year, the high school team. If you look at Delta, you guys have had 3 different eras of team state champions. Think about that, 89, and then 90, 96, 97, 98, 99, all the teams you were on, right?
Yep.
And then he had Anthony as a coach who was on the championship team. Now he's coaching them, a couple years ago. What's that like to see that great tradition? And now you come to such a bigger place. It's apples to oranges, would you agree?
It is. It's a lot different. In Delta, we've had that tradition, to your point. Mike Madden and the Sintobans started that back in the late 80s, early 90s with Robin Rayfield. Then the group that went through with us, and then the most recent Madden group that went through and still to this day, versus at Liberty, which is a great team right now, but the high school has only been there for a decade or so, so it's brand new. Trying to build the same tradition, trying to get those same community-minded, good parents, good kids, and trying to build the same culture there. So it's apples to oranges in terms of size, but we try to accomplish the same thing.
It's, like Mark Marinelli's the head coach at the high school, and he had a heck of he was runner-up a bunch of times at the sales. He brings over, he's a multiple-time All-American at Ohio State. Look at the coaches who've sent their kids there. Coach Ryan, Coach Roselli. I think that says something for Mark Marinelli when those guys stick it. Moran, Carson's there, But, in looking at it, what do you guys like about the OAC? Why do you come to OAC? What do you like about the district and how they do their state?
Yeah, I would say, since I've got an 8 and a 10-year-old that have been involved in youth wrestling since they've been 4 and 5. And I'd have to say, you go to all these youth tournaments, and everybody's trying to better the sport, trying to make, put on a good tournament. When you come to these OAC tournaments, they're run efficiently, there's great competition, and there's a setup to, go from a novice tournament, such as the novice state, all the way to these district tournaments to the state tournament. So, whatever level of kid you have, you can go to one of these tournaments and you're going to get great competition. It's going to get run efficiently, and you've got tournament directors that care about the sport that are making sure it's being run the right way. So, it's just, all in all, it's a great experience. We typically go to a handful of districts every year, some of the sectional tournaments, and then we've been to the state tournament in Youngstown ever since, I think, 2011. At least with my kids, so it's a great experience, love it.
All right, who do you cheer for in college wrestling? You're in Columbus now. You're from Delta. Madden's one kid wrestles from Michigan. You went to Central Michigan.
Yeah.
Where are you at, man? Who do you cheer for?
My heart is at Central Michigan, so it's always going to be Central Michigan. A close second, though, is the Buckeyes, though. I really enjoy watching them. We have a Liberty guy, Bracken Mead, who's wrestled 125 for them at the beginning of this year because Tomasello's been hurt. So, matter of fact, we've got group tickets going to watch the Buckeyes against Minnesota next Friday. So they're a lot of fun to watch. Coach Ryan's put together a great program there. It's a lot of fun for fans to see and for little kids to go watch and see high-level wrestling. So hearts at Central Michigan, but a close second to be the Buckeyes.
All right, you got anything else for me?
Nothing else. Good. Thanks, Deb.
Hey, good luck for you guys today, and hopefully see you in Youngstown.
All right, thanks a lot.